Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, I fucked up. Let me try again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the wonderful game show that I've just made up. It's called Name That List. It's a game show by me, Apologus. This general quiz format is going to be mostly about, I'm going to give you a series of lists, and you will have to give me sort of the unifying thing that they have in common, or what is this a list of? There's very different variations that we'll be trying in the future, but this is going to be the general format for this particular one. The rules, there's going to be two parts. There's going to be two parts to this quiz. The first part is like this. Part 1, what is this a list of? I give you a list of 5 names. You guess what they are names of. It's just that simple. I give you, for example, if I were to give you a list, blue, yellow, green, orange, you would say, this is a list of colors. Easy peasy. Now, I can't stop you from just Googling the answer, but if you're cool, then you won't. If you don't want to be cool, that's fine. That's, fine by me. So we're going to start off very, very easily with a very simple question. It goes like this. Question 1. Are you ready? Here we go. Mini. Lotus. Genesis. Lincoln. And Jaguar. What is this a list of? Yeah, we're starting off easy. We're starting off super easy. Yep, everybody got it. Everybody got it. This is a list of car brands. Yep, exactly. I thought I started off with the easy one to start out with, so you get the idea of the kind of quiz show that we're playing here. Yeah. It's the Jaguar that gave it away, isn't it? Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, cool. Moving on. Question 2. Hawthorne. Butternut. Sassafras. Sycamore, and white ash. What is this a list of? Alright, so everyone who got it right, you got it right. These are examples of trees. These are different varieties of trees. Gag thing just followed. You know what, we're gonna... Hold on a second, hold on, I need to delay this for a second. I'm gonna put the alert box over here, because it's a little bit distracting otherwise. But yes, these are examples of trees. That's right, here are all the little diagrams you can see over here. That's what's up. It's boring to Google? All right, we got some proper players. Excellent, excellent. All right, question 3. Everyone ready? Here we go. Come on over. Never mind. Bad. Baby, one more time. Slippery when wet. This one doubles as a haiku. Or like a short poem, I guess you could say. What is this a list of? Okay. One person got it. Zabiunk, you were absolutely correct. This is a list of platinum albums. These are albums that have went platinum, meaning they have sold more than 1 million copies. So here they are. These are the albums right here. And what's actually quite interesting is that of all 5 of these, let me ask you this, guys. Which one of these 5 do you think actually sold the most copies? According to Wikipedia, anyway. If you had to take a guess. Zabi says it's bad? For sure? Nirvana? You would think it would be Bad by Michael Jackson, right? Super incorrect. It's actually Shania Twain's Baby Come On Over. Sorry, Come On Over. I know, it was really super surprising, but if you check Wikipedia, surprisingly, I have no idea why, I have no idea how, but Shania Twain's Come On Over actually sold more albums, more copies, than Nirvana's Nevermind and Michael Jackson's Bad. It's crazy. I know, it's crazy. But here we are. The wonderful world of trivia. Come on over, baby. She was big. That is true. She was huge in the 90s. That is true. I even like some of her songs. Alright, moving on. Question 4. Here we go. Carambola. Persimmon. Soursop. Sapodilla, or Sapadilla, I don't know. And loquat. What is this a list of? This is a list of fruits. Yeah, these are fruits, yeah. Carambola, otherwise known as the star fruit. You probably might have had one of these when you were younger. I certainly have eaten a couple of those. Yeah, nice one, Bliad. Good job, good job. Very nicely done, very nicely done. Love it to be the dance styles. Yeah, carambola does sound like a dance move, doesn't it? Yeah. The sour sop. The fifth one is also known as Nispero. Oh, I didn't know that. This one right here, yeah? Nispero. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Well, there you go. Learn some fun fruit facts. All right, question 5. Here we go. Anti-gravity. Mad Dog. Pipeline Punch. I don't know why it makes me giggle every time. Loomis Hamilton 44. And The Doctor. What is this a list of? Four and 5 are the goats in motorsport. Oh wait, for real? Are these oh wow. Oh, that actually kind of makes sense actually, because these are examples of Monster Energy flavors. Monster Energy flavors. That's right, these are real Monster Energy flavors. There you are. So I guess Lewis Hamilton is a motocross, he's a motocross person, yeah? Is he for motocross? Oh, now you get it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's a Formula 1 guy. Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering, yeah, what the 44 stood for. All right, next question. Question 6. Sneakers and cookies. Anarchy for her. Gold Temptation. Phoenix. And Cool Ocean. What is this a list of? I sprayed those cookies on my body. Yes, worst experience ever? There you go. Yeah, so Hood of Coach speaks from personal experience. This is an example of Axe body spray flavors. That's right. These are real Axe body spray flavors you can get. I just love the idea. Anarchy, but for her. It's feminist anarchy, you know? We're trying to include people. You know? Also, yeah, who the fuck wants to smell like... Like, I understand smelling like cookies. Why would you want to smell like sneakers? That makes no goddamn sense. What the hell? Question 7. Madcap Moss. Dewdrop. Theory. Shotzi. And Ricochet. What is this a list of? Two people got it in chat. It is examples of WWE Superstars. Here they are. Got it from the first option. Yeah, I figured like Madcap Moss would be an easy one. But yeah, this is Madcap Moss, this is Dewdrop, this is Theory, this is Shotzi, and Ricochet respectfully. This is Theory, yeah. These are, and just to be clear, these are current mainliners in either Raw or SmackDown on the WWE. These are not like obscure references from like the 2000s. These are current mainstay superstars in the current lineup. So you can watch these guys, yeah. Question 8, here we go. Condensed milk. Play-Doh. Bull's blood. Room 237. And funeral home. What is this a list of? Wow, I'm surprised nobody's got it in chat. This is a list of perfumes. These are perfumes that are available on the market right now. That's right. So you'll notice that 3 out of 5 of these are actually come from the same company. It's called the Demeter Fragrance Library. The Demeter Fragrance Library. You can actually go to their website, Demeter, like Google Demeter Fragrance Library, and actually check out basically what they specialize is in like unusual perfumes, like unusual perfume flavors. If you just like need a special kind of a custom smell, then they got you covered. So yeah, if you want your body or room to smell like a funeral home, that's what you got going on. Okay, I'm gonna go take this Gushonka and try to apply it on myself. I mean, you're gonna smell damn sweet. Yeah. Question 9. Ida. Irma. Maria. Harvey. Katrina. What is this a list of? Well, we got 2 correct answers. These is a list of Atlantic hurricanes. Hurricanes that took place in the Atlantic Ocean. and they mostly seem to devastate the southern border of North America. That's what's up. Yeah, I think actually also in I checked on Wikipedia. This was in reverse order. I think these are the most devastating hurricanes in the history of our planet, or at least since we've been keeping records on this, in terms of like the cost of like material cost and also lives lost in total. So actually Hurricane Katrina is actually the biggest one. And I think you might have also heard of Hurricane Katrina. That was the big one that the Bush administration completely fumbled in terms of getting relief to people. Yeah. That was also the famous one where there was Mike Myers and what's his name? Kanye West was doing that like televised whatever like coverage thing, and then Kanye West just like out of nowhere just blurts out, "George Bush doesn't care about black people." And Mike Myers is just like, "The hell do I do? What the hell do I do?" You know? Yeah. All right, next question. Question 10. Persian. Sneasel. Nose pass. Mime Jr. and Clink. What is this a list of? We got a bunch of correct answers over here. This is a list of Pokemon. These are the Pokemons. Yes, these are Pokemans. That's right. I tried to like open it up so it's like different generations. Persian is Gen 1, Sneasel I believe is Gen 2 or 3, and then it goes like progressively from then onwards. But yeah, congratulations those who got it. Yeah. Question 11. Here we go. Or being invaded by Mime Jr. Yeah, can you imagine? Okay, question 11. Gold. Z. Strong World. Stampede. And Red. What is this a list of? Of course we will have One Piece. That's right, this is a list of One Piece films. That's right. These are real films. This is actually, like, honestly, this was the question that actually started this entire quiz idea. Like, about a week ago, I was just playing and I realized that, like, outside of the context of them being One Piece films, the film names are actually really, really weird. Z, Gold, Red, Stampede. Like, earlier iterations, like, earlier films in the One Piece sort of canon have like normal names, like Chopper's Island of Strange Animals or whatever, right? But these like later ones, they have a certain style to them, which I really appreciated. And yeah, and actually, the easiest question actually. Oh shit, man. Oh damn. All right. Well, there you go. Question 12. We're coming up on the end of part 1 over here. Here we go. Truth or consequences? Cut and shoot. Hooker. Last chance, and three-way. What is this a list of? Alright, looks like nobody got it. Nobody got it. Maybe director Better Call Saul is related with that thing? Maybe, it does make sense. Because this is a list of American cities. These are cities in the USA. That's right. I don't have the exact state names. I think three-way is in, I want to say Oklahoma or something like that. But these are real cities in the United States of America. That's right. Yeah. Listen, again, there are so many weird city names in the USA. I could have made like 3,000 lists, honestly. We could have been here all day with the, yeah. Okay, next question. Question 13. Ace of Spades. Bio Jesus. Fucking Incredible. Ninja Turtle, and Super Cat Piss. What is this a list of? Oh, 2 people have it in chat. Okay. All right. Congratulations to those astute of you who got it, because this is in fact a list of weed strains. Yes, these are current available weed strains available on the online market. God, can you imagine smoking some weed called Super Cat Piss? This is one of those like really, really dumb sort of anachronisms of history. So a lot of these naming conventions for weed was actually invented during the 60s and 70s, during the hippie era. And obviously those guys were on a whole lot of different substances when they invented that stuff. And so now, if you go to Canada or any other country where weed is legal, you'll have these like proper weed dispensaries that are nice and ordinary, like a normal sort of store. You have your glass cases, everything's all nice and organized. The shopkeepers are very well versed in all the different sort of chemical interactions and stuff, but they still use the old names for like the 70s and 80s. So you have like, oh, would you like some of this super cat piss, or like this super skunk 420? It's like they can't name it normal stuff. Yeah, would you like to buy some fucking Incredible? Would you? No, please, I'll have the Bio Jesus instead. Oh yeah, sure. Let me just Moving on. Last question in the first part. Last question. Question 14. Last question. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? No matter how I look at it, it's your guys' fault I'm not popular. We still don't know the name of the flower we saw that day. If I don't successfully pick up 420 girls, I'm gonna die in a lot of different ways. I want you to make a disgusted face and show me your underwear. What is this a list of? Alright, this is in fact a list of animes with long titles. I would have accepted animes as well, that's fine as well. Yeah, if you wrote animes, you are correct. These are animes. I just found that it's really funny that there's a lot of animes that have these extremely long-ass titles. These are real animes that you can watch in the current time. Some of these are a bit more lewd than others, obviously. I've actually, like this one here about the being not popular, I actually heard that's actually pretty decent. Like it's a quite nice, heartwarming story about a girl who's having some trouble with social skills. These are real anime that you can check out today. Yeah. Oh yeah, so this was part 1, so congratulations for those of you who got, let's say, more than half the questions right. You're a winner. We're now going to go into a second part of the show called Part 2, Could You Be a Bit More Specific? The rules are as follows. I give you a list of 5 names. These will be a bit more obvious, but I want you to tell me specifically what they all have in common. Again, if you don't want to be cool, you can cheat, but it's up to you. So it's the same thing as the first part, but just like a bit more specific, yeah? Okay, here we go. First question. Question 1. Motorboating. Live pigeon shooting. Rope climbing. Horse long jump. And tug of war. What is this a list of? And could you be more specific? I will give you for free, these are sports, but what do these 5 sports have in common? That's the main question that I'm asking. Okay, some people have it in chat over here, some people got it. Okay, this is in fact a list of former Olympic sports. That's right, these were all at one time official Olympic sports. And you have some excerpts from this one. Easy, easy. So for those of you who might not be aware, the modern Olympics as we know them today actually started in the late 1890s, if I'm not mistaken. And back then, it was a very like open-ended kind of a thing. The organizers wanted to make it not just a sports competition, but also like a general sort of physical and also like cultural activities kind of an event. So you had some like weird stuff. Like sculpture and architecture and poetry, and also these weird ass sports like motorboating, live pigeon shooting. That was a weird thing from the 1900s. Tug of war, I believe, was discontinued in the 1920s, if I'm not mistaken, if I check correctly. And horse long jump. I just love the idea of that. I don't know, it just makes me giggle. But yeah, there was some wacky ass sports back in the old Olympic days. But that's what's up. All right, moving on. Question 2. Question 2. Crito, we owe a cock to Asclepius. Please, don't forget to pay the debt. Hold the cross high so I may see it through the flames. I have offended God and mankind because my work did not reach the quality that it should have. They couldn't hit an elephant at this distance. At 50, everyone has the face he deserves. What is this a list of? And could you be more specific? This is a list of famous last words. So the first one is indeed Socrates in 399 BCE. Then we have Joan of Arc, because she was, of course, burnt at the stake. So she's talking about the flames, 1431. Next up, we have Leonardo da Vinci, because, of course, he's an endless perfectionist. This fourth one, actually, General John Sedgwick, not a very famous person by himself. It's just kind of a funny story. This is actually a general from the American Civil War. I forget which side that he fought for, but basically the story goes that he was in a skirmish where the opposing team had a rifle infantry division, and he was severely underestimating their accuracy. Basically, he was like standing out in the middle of the field and saying, "They couldn't hit an elephant at this distance," right before he got shot in the fucking head and died right there on the spot. There's a small little comical moment from an otherwise very bloody war, but otherwise kind of an unremarkable fella. And of course, George Orwell in 1950, dying at the age of 46, saying at 50 everyone has the face he deserves. Kind of a fun little quote there, a little bit of history there. Yeah. Alright, question 3. Question 3. Bob Marley, George Bush, Beyonce, Richard Dawkins, and Adolf Hitler. What is this a list of? And could you be more specific? Damn, these are all really great really great guesses, guys. Really good guesses. I'm super impressed. All super incorrect. Unfortunately, nobody got it. People tried to kill him. That's a really great question. That's a really good guess, Kolyan. This is incorrect. These are all lists of celebrities who have animals named after them. That's right. These are celebrities who have animals named after them. Here you have it. So we have the Bob Marley parasite, the George Bush beetle, the Beyonce horsefly, the Richard Dawkins fish, and the Adolf Hitler beetle. Yes, these are real animals you can check out. Super obscure. I'm telling you, man, the difficulty's ramping up, man. Difficulty's ramping up. All right, moving on. Question 4. The Green Mile, Castaway, A League of Their Own, The Money Pit, and Apollo 13. What is this a list of? And could you be more specific? So I'll give you, this is a list of films starring Tom Hanks. But could you be more specific than that? Urinary system? Bing, 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 bing. That's what's up. Yes, this is a list of movies in which Tom Hanks urinates. These are all movies in which Tom Hanks urinates. For some strange, god-awful reason, Tom Hanks loves to include urination in some form or another in every single one of his movies. This is just a list of movies in which Tom Hanks deliberately pees. There's a whole bunch of other movies that he stars in which he talks about urination, or urination is in some way like a part of the narrative of some kind. It's really crazy. For some reason, Tom Hanks is obsessed with including urination in every single one of the movies he's in. I don't know what this obsession is, but it's 100% true. I'm not the first person to bring this up, but this is a real phenomenon. You can check it out. A lot of his movies involve him peeing or talking about peeing in some way or form or another. It's crazy. How come he didn't urinate in Run, Forrest, Run to the Toilet? In Forrest Gump, he just has a single line where he talks to JFK and he says that he needs to pee during the presidential address. All right, last question. Last question. I'm going to leave on a high note. Last question. Here we go. Accommodation. Countless, generous, misplaced, and submerge. What is this a list of? And could you be more specific? All right, 2 people have it in chat, so I'm going to call it. These is a list of words invented by William Shakespeare. That's correct. These are words that are allegedly credited to be invented entirely by William Shakespeare himself. Prior to his works, these words did not exist. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, dude. There's actually a list of maybe 20 or 30 words that William Shakespeare just invented at whole cloth. Prior to his works being published, these words just did not exist in the English language. It's crazy to think about it, but it's absolutely true. 100%. The one that, to me, is the most interesting is the word countless. That seems so obvious, you know? Countless, without count. Did not exist before he invented it. And just to be clear, not all the words that he invented were bangers. There's apparently a whole bunch of words he tried to have catch on, never caught on. So it was a very like spaghetti against the wall type of thing. Like he invented words willy-nilly all the damn time. About half of them or 2/3 of them actually got into the English lexicon one way or the other. But yeah, that is our quiz. That's it. Thank you for playing. I hope that you had a fun time. I certainly had a fun time making this quiz, and I actually had a fun time dispensing it as well. So thank you very much for playing along. Anyway, that was my little game show. Name that list. I might change the name later, but we'll see how it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Like and subscribe.